All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another post-fight analysis video. All right, y'all, Lina Lansberg versus Mayra Bueno Silva. This one here, man, I was kind of thinking 50-50 fight, which for sure it is. Lina Lansberg, she's been in the division for a minute, but, age is coming into play. I hate to think that way, but, Lansberg, she's, it's got some wear and tear on her game. And then you got to look at a fighter like MBS, who's been making the right improvements. And to me, I think Mayra Bueno Silva is truly a bantamweight. I think she's feeling good at this weight. She seems to be a little bit stronger, and she just looks like she's much happier in there. You know what I mean? Like she used to fight okay at 125, but for some reason now that she's at 135, I think she just feels a lot more comfortable with herself. Like, she's moving nicely, she's making right improvements, and she just looks strong in there. And when it came down to it, when some of y'all asked me who's gonna win this fight, I said, I know it's 50-50, but I'm going to have to go with MBS. I think, she can get a submission off if it goes to the ground. And also, I think she would win in the striking department. And she pretty much did that all the way around. I mean, when it came to the feet, she was working the body, working the calf kicks. She was mixing it up nicely. Good ground control until eventually she could just get a submission on Lina Lansberg. So, shout out to MBS. She understands the task at hand, that, in order to advance in the game and, continue to wear that UFC uniform, she's going to have to make the right improvements and just, go from there and make these type of statements. I mean, this fight definitely earned performance of the night to me. It was a solid knee bar win for MBS. She went in there, executed a good game plan. I mean, the first round right away, MBS, she applied the pressure, attacking the lead leg, attacking the body nicely, with the spin kick, using her left hook. Silva, she was getting a reaction out of Lansberg, so that was giving her confidence, with most of her strikes. Just constantly kicking the body and the calf, just really stunning Lansberg with everything she was throwing. Even in the clinch, like, her knees to the body were vicious. The knees to the body were vicious. Silva, she was way stronger in the clinch, too. I thought the clinch would have favored Lansberg, but, again, Lansberg just kind of missing that step. So Silva just, latched on, clinched up, took Lansberg down with ease and just controlled it like I thought she would, So, I think that MBS was just, getting some work in, until they went to the second round. She just started getting rough with it, getting rough with the clinch work on the inside, forearms, taking it back down to the ground real quick, and just smothering Lansberg for like a couple of minutes, just showcasing her strength, had that head and arm, putting a lot of pressure on the jaw of Lansberg, just keeping that head twisted to, really showcase her strength. And then she just made a nice transition to the back. And Lansberg, I thought she was about to get out of this, because she did that nice little transition out of the rear naked choke attempt for Mayra Bueno Silva. But as she stood up, instead of getting right out of there, she stayed in that realm. And when you stay in that realm, whenever a jiu-jitsu practitioner like Mayra Bueno Silva is still on her back, you give them a limb, they're going to take it. And she latched onto that leg and locked on, got that knee bar, and Lansberg just tapped just like that. So I was like, oh, man, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I like to see fighters like Silva start to let go. I mean, whether it's on the feet or the submission game, I want to see a fighter like Mayra Bueno Silva start to let it go, because I've been saying this, like, even when she was at 125, like, she's got some good skills. She's got some talent. She just, needs to really, really start to let go in there and start to understand what it's about, right? So, yeah, man, from here, 3-0 for Shatara. Got a new home, new improvements being made. And, she's making it happen in 135. I like this. And this is good for her, because at 125 right now, we got so much going on, a lot of good talent, a lot of good contenders, a lot of good prospects at 125. So she kind of got lost in the mix. But this is a good business move and fight move for her at 135, because at 135, they need the blood. They need the new blood right now. And I think Shatara is kind of like a step ahead of the rest of some of the bantamweights. She's like the one that's kind of putting them on the map right now. Not saying she's, ready for Amanda Nunes or even like Juliana Pena yet, but with Juliana Pena, who knows? Like, I mean, look at her submission game, right? So, I mean, styles make fights in this division. And she's just in there right now at a good time where, a lot of the fighters are possibly retiring. Sarah McMahon's out the door now. Lina Lansberg just retired. Holly Holmes already in her 40s too. Yana Kunitskaya, who knows how long she's going to stay around. So they need fighters like MBS in there. Hopefully they can get some more, you know, to really start to bring this division back to life. I mean, we got Jessica Rose Clark taking on, I forget her name, the young Muay Thai fighter coming into the UFC. You know, they got her coming in. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, Lina Lansberg, like I said, she's been in the game for a minute. Shout out to her. She just posted on her IG last night that she's done. And I understand why. You know, she's been in the game for a minute, like almost 2 decades, right? So she's got to go off and do something else now. At 40 years old, you know, it's not all about the fight game anymore, right? And, you know, like I said, the division may not be the best, but it's going to get tougher. It'll just get tougher from here. So why stick around and just take punishment, right? But yeah, for MBS, man, I know that Miesha Tate said she was eyeing the winner of this fight, I believe. And Miesha Tate wants, you know, she wants to get another fight or two in. So MBS, I think she would acknowledge that. But I think some of y'all said MBS called out Juliana Pena, Rocky Pennington, or somebody like that, I believe. I can't remember. But any of them names in the top 10, I think are good for her right now with her momentum. I mean, her aggression and her striking look pretty good in this fight. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes from here, guys. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.